Hi, you guys.
Hey,
Hey,
what's up? What's up? What's up?
honey, where are you going this evening? You know, you all razzle dazzle.
You know, when you're a mother of a toddler, any chance you can to,
Get
make yourself
pretty.
look cute,
Okay, girl.
you
And we
do
are
it.
joined tonight by Mr. Victor. That's what you want us to coach. You want us to call
Yes.
you? Victor
Victor,
from Liquor Talk Podcast.
Mr.
Yeah.
Jones, how you doing, sir?
How y'all doing? It's good. I'm good. I'm good. Hey, hey, you looking all pretty over there. I'm like, your husband, your lucky man. I'm like, are we interrupting date night tonight?
Right?
Uh,
Doing
no, I tried just a little bit, just a little bit.
it.
What's going
Well,
on?
next
What's
time I
going
need to wear my prom dress, basically, is what you're telling me. Because
on?
I got you.
I can't.
Okay. So, what are you drinking on tonight, Mr. Liquor Talk Podcast? Tell us about you. Tell us about your podcast. What's going on?
Yeah,
What
what you
you drinking
drinking on?
tonight?
Tonight I'm on a little cranberry and vodka. I'm keeping it simple tonight. Um,
Okay.
Basically about the podcast, it's just real talk with real people from all around. You know what I'm saying? We have the conversations that everybody need to have, basically. So I had y'all on to it. That was fun. You know what I'm saying? That was a fun episode having y'all two on. So I
Yes.
appreciate it. And I appreciate coming on with y'all now. So
Well, thank you for coming.
Absolutely.
Come to
Absolutely.
chat with us because
no
bitches be
problem.
bitching.
They do. Bitches be bitching. So, tonight, we want to talk about what to say, bitches who be bitching.
Hmm.
Men have been saying for ages, like since people been people, that women talk back too much. They be bitching. They always got something to say. So they always be like, stay in their place. And they
We hear
mouth
that a lot.
respectful. Yeah, we hear that a lot. Stay in your place. Be quiet. So, as a man in the dating world right now, 2021, 2022 dating, do you feel that a lot of women talk back a lot these nowadays? And are they disrespectful?
Well, some women are disrespectful. They do talk back, but actually, a lot of women they'll ghost you and then they will be disrespectful. So if she ditching, I'm like, okay, she showing me a sign. Okay, she care. I'm like, I might not agree, but okay, she showing me a sign she care. But a lot of them they be ghosting and bitching. I'm like, just go. You ain't gotta bitch at me. Just go. Shit. If you gonna ghost me, just go.
So, do you think it's that it makes you a little toxic because you said if she bitching, she kill?
Yeah, because one thing I've noticed about people is like if they bitching about it, they stressing about something they care, but it's like when they let shit
Mm.
slide and they calm and collected, oh, they got a
Hmm.
side person or they ain't really studying you and they just plotting, they getting their ducks lined up, plotting to leave.
Okay.
I don't know about plot.
Or what they just leave.
but
Or
you,
don't even
but
plot to leave.
your statement is somewhat true. Somewhat true. Because when you get to stop caring, I don't give a hell what you do.
So, my question for y'all is there a difference between bitching and nagging?
Ooh.
I don't think so. But I think men's definition or view of bitching or nagging is different than a female. We can come to a man with something that we need to talk about,
Mm.
discuss, and come with some valid topics or valid points, and they would think that we're bitching or complaining. I'm like, yo, I'm just trying to have a fucking conversation with you. If me having a conversation with you about anything up under the sun is bitching, then something is wrong with you.
That's just what I was about to say. Who are these motherfuckers y'all dealing with? I'm like, damn, I don't even look at it as bitching. I'm just looking as as I'm just like she just venting to me or whatever we need to talk about,
Mm.
you know.
Mm.
Now
Yeah.
if it becomes nagging if I show you a sign I'm just clearly not in the mood and you keep fussing and fussing and I'm just like You see,
Okay.
I'm not in a good mood right now. I'm not in the mood to talk. So you keep nagging and nagging, and then you get the reaction out of me that you probably don't want because I'm showing you by my facial expressions and my body language, I'm clearly not in the mood for this. And
Okay.
that's why that term nagging be coming up because it's like y'all be nag. Some of y'all pick the wrong times to be nagging.
My
Oh,
husband had told me that before. It's not the right time.
because I guess we look at it like it'd be the wrong time according to who you. It's obviously it's the right time for me. So why is not the
Damn,
right
just
time?
But my
disregard what
question
kind of day
is,
I had, huh? Just disregard my boss being a dick to me or being the idiots I gotta deal with on my day. Just disregard my day. It's the right time, huh?
but
Well,
when
it's
is the right time? Like when you're in a bad mood, it's not the right time, and then when you're in a good mood, it's like, man, I'm out of that mood, so I don't want to talk about it no more. So when is a good time
but you can't say I don't want to talk about it no more because we never talked about it because it wasn't
to
the right
begin
time for
with?
him.
True.
So when does it become the right time for men to be like, okay, I've
They
relaxed from
just don't
the
want to
day
talk
that
about
I've had. Now let me go see what she want to talk about. But from my personal experience, I ain't never heard it's not the right time. I'm gonna give you a minute, and then you came and told me, "Hey, let's talk." Like I'm still waiting to talk now. So
I guess we've calmed down, when the right person calmed down, some of us would just thug it out and be like, okay, what you want to talk about? You know what I'm saying? I'm not totally. So I think it's depend on the level of the person, how much they really like you. Because if they really like you, they're gonna thug it out and want to talk to you. If they don't really like you, or they just maybe drifting off, or think about the side chick, of course they probably not gonna want to talk about it.
and I'm like, "Fuck it, going on. I ain't gonna do it." Okay, I mean, I guess I'll go with that. I guess I'll go with that. So
I'm
next,
saying,
go ahead.
in my experiences, there haven't been a good time to talk about nothing. Like men don't just want to talk about crap. There's whether they in a good mood, bad mood, whatever, they don't want to talk about it.
They don't want to talk about nothing
This
that
is
the woman
true.
want to
This
talk
is
about.
true because I remember one time I was talking to somebody, and then they were like, "What the hell are you tweeting about this?" I'm like, first of all, how the hell you seen my tweets when you blocked? But then later they revealed to me, "Oh, you have a public page. Your page ain't on private, so I could just go on my browser and sign out." I said, "Oh, that's how you see
Wow.
motherfuckers' tweets. Just sign out of your page and just go anonymous." And you can see everything. I said, "Oh, that's how you be seeing motherfuckers that blocked your ass." Okay.
Oh. Well,
Wow.
she told
He
her
just gave
herself,
y'all
didn't
some
she?
motherfucking game, baby.
Right?
He just dropped
She
the gem
said
for
block.
y'all.
Now, mind you, we both blocked each other, but I'm like, "Oh, that's how you see it."
But she's
Wait,
stalking you though.
But you
so
stalking
y'all was
me.
together and y'all blocked each other?
We were about to be together. We split up for a while. Then I
Mm-hmm.
moved back. Then I moved to Jacksonville. We started reconciling. Then that's when she started back bitching, and I'm like, "What the fuck did I even say?" I'm like, I'm scrolling through my tweets like, "What the fuck did I even say? I don't even know."
So is there a level of bitching like baby over here, she level bitch to about maybe a level 5, but baby over here, she fine as hell, but her bitching level was a level 10. You know, you
That's the
just
bitch that
can't
go
do it.
straight
Even
to
though
hell
she
with that
fine
shit.
as all get out, she just bitch all the time. You just can't, is there a level of bitchness?
Honestly, I've learned over this, they all the same to me. It's just I ain't never met somebody with a high bitch level or a low bitch level. I'm just like, it's all the same to me. It depends. It depends on what they bitching about too, because some things I'm like, okay, I get why you bitching, but then some things I'm like, seriously, you bitch about that? And then sometimes you just gotta remind them, look, you one of the baddest motherfuckers in the game. You don't need to be bitching about that. So
But you
Okay.
mean, I mean, if she bitching about it, it's bothering her. And I don't think a lot of men understand if I
Understand
keep
that.
talking about this, it's bothering me. It's something missing here. So
And it needs to be addressed or fixed or something because it's gonna keep on being brought up until a resolution is there, whether something is done or we talk about it or something. Until a woman feels like it has done is complete, it's still gonna be there. So that conversation still gonna have to be had, and that's when bitches be bitching because y'all don't give us time to talk. Y'all give us time to get this shit out.
I mean, she
And then it
right.
turned to bitching.
It's true to a degree. I do think us men, we gotta do better at times. Just give y'all time to talk, no matter what our mood is, because sometimes it'd be sometimes, and also it just goes back to a matter of the level of how much this person really like you. That's what it really goes down
If they
to.
care enough to listen.
If they care enough to
Care enough
why
to
you
listen.
bitching and to see how can they fix and resolve the issue. That's what it really boils down to. So I would say that's a good barometer to feel like if this person likes me or not, if they're willing to fix whatever I'm bitching about and change, or whether they're just gonna brush it off or whatever.
Mm-hmm. So this is in no way to make it seem like like you said, the day you had, like, fuck the day you had. No, women aren't saying fuck the day he had. I got some shit to say. We care about y'all mental health, how y'all are, what y'all
Most
got going
definitely.
on. Why can't it be like, you tell me about your day? You talk about your day, then I can talk about my day or whatever my issue is, versus it ain't the right time. It ain't the right time, because not everybody is in defense mode. Because it's not the right time for him, but nigga, I want to talk. So now we finna argue because I want to talk, you don't want to talk, when we could have just, baby, tell me how your day was. And then
And that would have told everything right there. Told the day what happened, what pissed you off,
then
what
bitches
that
won't
person
bitch.
did, what they didn't do.
Right. Bitches won't bitch.
Yeah. That sounds good, but it's like people are just not used to elements of a healthy relationship. That's what it really boils down to. It's just
I'm coming to that realization.
People, and I actually was doing another podcast with another lady. Shout out to what's that lady name? Coffee and Apple Juice podcast. Shout out to her. I did a podcast for her, and I realized that it's like, damn, nobody's really had a healthy relationship nowadays. Maybe the married people have had the ones that are having the healthy relationships and stuff, but it's like we don't those elements of healthy relationships. People, they get them and they just run from them. And the ones that don't run from them are probably married.
Say that shit again.
Mm-hmm.
But you're right, and I totally agree. And speaking of healthy relationships, something else I want to talk about is, we all know that the dating pool has shit in it. Like, it's just fuck
It's
people.
trash.
It's full of shit. Okay. So
Don't say that. I have hope. I have hope for the single people. Like, there's some good men out there. There's some good women out there. Like, I have hope. I do. But everybody that I come in contact who are single, and not just the females, the males also, they both are saying like there's trash. But if both sex are saying it's trash, but the sex that's saying it is not trash, somebody out there. I'm just saying.
True, but I'm to the point now. I believe one of these sorry sports franchises, like the Magic or the damn Jaguars, are going to win the championship before I find somebody. I'm like, God damn.
Who you telling? Who you telling?
Don't say that.
Girl,
I have hope for you guys. I really do.
I mean, I'm not saying it can't happen, but I guess you got to pick the right trash asshole for you.
Yeah.
But I'm saying maybe everybody got a little bit of trash in them. So, you may get some with some little shit hanging on their ass. That don't mean,
it's like, I agree. Everybody got
good, not they're not an overall good person. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect. Everybody's gonna have flaws. You're gonna run into someone, or you're gonna meet someone who's they're not gonna be 100% everything that you like or everything that you love. They're gonna have some type of hiccups.
Yeah,
right.
You can deal with. If you can't, you have to learn early on.
Right.
I can't deal with this shit. I don't want to deal with this shit.
Also, another thing you got to figure out on loan is is this person into me or not. If they into me and they putting forth the effort and they willing to deal with my shit, okay, then I should be able to deal with their shit. If they dealing with my shit, because I know I'm not perfect. So if they dealing with my shit, and I can deal with their shit, then hey, we can work together and better each other
Then
because
we could
iron
be
is supposed to
shit.
sharpen iron.
We could be shit. Okay.
You
And we
shit,
can be
we
the
shit, we
shit.
all
We
shit.
could
But I'm
be
just
shit.
saying,
Right.
I think nowadays single, and this goes for men and women, y'all see, a little piece of turd just hanging, and y'all like, man, fuck that shit. I don't even want to deal with that. That I see that turd. It's like y'all don't want.
Fuck the turd. You smell the fart. You
No,
smell the
It's
fart.
like
Like, you know what?
you see one red flag, and you like, man, I'm out. Like
listen,
there's
and
no second or third chances. I'm a person
and the
of,
thing is, yeah, I feel like the people they are very selective with that shit. They will see
Yeah.
somebody who's not toxic, but they found one red flag, they out. But the motherfucker that lights up like a Christmas tree with damn red flags,
they
they get
stay.
5,000,000 chances.
That's
And
my
then,
man.
That's
Yeah, that's my man.
you are telling the truth about that. That is true. That is true.
and
That
then
is true.
and then when they finally show who they are and they can't take it no more, they on social media like niggas ain't shit, people ain't shit. I'm like, well, if
That's
they
true.
ain't shit, then what are you? What does that say about you and your choices?
That's
And
true.
Cat
But
Williams did say that
that
on
goes
his
for
stand up.
males too. That goes for males too, because there's some ain't shit ass females out here that these niggas be
Hello.
picking.
It is.
And I be like,
It is.
but it's okay. This is just for me, and it's probably an unpopular opinion, whatever. There's more ain't shit niggas out here than it is ain't shit females. So for these niggas to be cuffing these ain't shit females, I'm like, what's wrong with you? Like, just because to me, in my eyes, there are more good women out there than it is men. That's just me personally.
Yeah.
But if you come across an ain't shit ass female, you really gonna stay with it? Ain't like there's so many women out. There's so many more women than there is men. What'd you say?
Niggas stay with ain't shit ass bitches every day. Trust me, I know.
Everybody does it. And the question is like, the one question I have is like, where the hell are the good motherfuckers at? Shit, is everybody just hiding? Shit.
At this
That
point,
goes back to what I said.
Locked up.
The women are saying that, and the men are saying that. So they got to be somewhere in between. Y'all got to, weed out the
shit.
Because the men are saying ain't no good women, and the women are saying ain't no good men, and the ones who are saying it are good men and women. So
do you think that's because people are picky these days?
I do. I think they're picky, not so. I guess picky, or they just don't want to deal with it. Like they don't want to deal with they don't want to put in the work.
Mm-hmm.
They see that it's going to be work, and it's going to, is you going to put some work in it. And I don't think they want to do that. I think they want it to be, fairy tale. You fall in love, everything is great, nothing happens.
And also, I will add on to that I feel like some people will see the good person, but sometimes they'll just they'll bypass them for the ain't shit person because they want the hood love story. I'm like, why the hell y'all want the ghetto love story when you can have the corporate man taking you to places that the hood man don't know about and stuff, or and some men be taking out these women that don't know nothing about. They're fine dining ideas of Wendy's 4 for 4. I'm like, this woman can't cook, but you cover her?
Listen, I had a guy tell me that he took a girl to Ruth Chris for her birthday.
Okay.
And her response was, when we going to fuck? You don't want to eat? You just want to.
Well, shit, you shouldn't even got dressed. Y'all should have stayed at the house.
Listen.
Y'all could have had an Uber and a Netflix and chill. Like, bitch, you done got dressed up. It takes a long time to do this.
I mean, at this point, I don't even know if she was even the type of bitch that get dressed up, because if you just sound like you just want to fuck, so I don't even think you were dressed prepared to go there.
He failed at communication. That's what that tells me. I'm like, bruh. You gotta communicate and vibe with her and see where her head is at. And you can tell from the communication, is this woman that I might just want to go ahead and just Netflix and chill, or is this a woman that I want to take out on a date? Now the Ruth Chris, for me personally, if I take you to Ruth Chris, we in a relationship or something like that. I'm just being honest.
Really?
If I take you to Ruth Chris, nigga, we fucking.
Really?
We in a relationship and we fucking. I'm like, have y'all seen the prices of Ruth Chris?
So you wouldn't go on the first date to Ruth Chris?
Hell no. That's a lot of money.
I'm just asking. Like, I don't want nobody to take me to Ruth Chris on the first date. If y'all do, that's cool. I'm not saying you have to. But
I don't think that's a lot of money for a first date. I don't think Ruth Chris is a lot of money.
They
personally.
They must have updated their menus and stuff because I'm like,
I'm not sure, but I don't
think they updated the menus. All right, they updated the price. Shit.
They probably update the prices. I haven't looked at them prices in a very long time. I'm like, hell no.
I don't think that's a bad date. I mean, over the top first date.
Honestly, I don't either. And I say that because, well, not a first date. I ain't gonna say that, but maybe like while we're dating, not necessarily you my old man, you my old lady. I would go there. Like I would go there with a dude, and I would actually pay for it if I'm really fucking with him like that. So I don't think it would be too expensive either. However, I'm not looking for a man to, this nigga gonna take me to Ruth Chris. I ain't fucking with
no, it's not like you have to take me, but if you like, hey, let's go to Ruth Chris. Okay, let's go. Yeah. But I don't think it's expensive.
In years, but like I said, I have to look at the menu and see how much the shit costs. But I'm like,
but I think a lot of women look at shit like that and be like, oh, he can't take me to this kind of restaurant on the first date. I ain't fucking with him. So do you think women like that or people like that, period, are looking at a life full of fucking singleness? Because if you have a mindset like that,
sad to say, I think that's more towards the female side than the man's side.
What you were saying, Victor?
I would say it is like they should look at that because it's like it's levels to the shit. You gotta treat it like a video game. It's like you're not gonna unlock all the good levels on the first night, you know what I'm saying, or the first date, you know what I'm saying, because we gotta level up to this thing. We gotta see what your mindset is, because if you tell me, if you can't take me to Ruth Chris on the first date, that tell me right there, your mind, you just care about what's in my pockets. But what you don't understand is what's in my pockets might not be there 5 years from now. I might not have it today, but 4 or 5 years from now, I'm gonna have it. You know what I'm saying? Or it could be the opposite. I might be able to stunt right now and stuff. But guess what? What are you gonna do? What you gonna do when the money run out or something run to me? You gonna run after another man that can, or you gonna stay with me and help me build? So that's what that mindset tells me. You know what I'm saying? If you to the women who think like that, because I'm like, that's why y'all single. Y'all looking for a man
and I think it's a lot of them like that. I really do believe it's a lot of women out here like that. He gotta have this, he got to be this, he got to do this.
Well, what the hell do you have is my question. And you know what? That's why a lot of them get mad with Kevin Samuels, you know what I'm saying? Because he be putting a lot of them in check.
But majority of the women now, they bringing some stuff to the table. Like, these are career-driven, educated women. Like, hey, I can bring this to the table. So that's why for a young lady that I know, she is a therapist, a well-off therapist. She is the type where she's not going, you will have to take her to a Ruth Chris or something like that, because that's her lifestyle, or her, that's how she moves on a regular basis without a man. So you have to come at her like that. And a lot of the women now that are single in our age range are in that predicament. Like, they want the best because they can do it for themselves, or they have done it, or this is the life that they already live. So,
but my question for them is like, what can you do for me to make me want to bring this to the table? Because it's like, you might have that lifestyle and you might not want to do nothing for your man, but another woman who don't have that lifestyle, who don't quite have that lifestyle right now, she might be willing to give a man more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Go ahead,
then
because
she
I'm
gonna be
still
like, go
thinking.
ahead to that one who don't have. Because a lot of women that I know that are what you consider professional women, they're not bending their standards or they're not changing the
And
type
they
Yeah,
of
shouldn't.
vision that they
expectations
have.
And
are,
they,
yeah.
Right.
and like I said, they shouldn't. And that's something I'm probably gonna discuss on Look Talk in the coming weeks about standards and stuff. It's like because there's a man out there that's gonna meet them standards, but are you
Mm-hmm.
gonna make it worth his time? Is the question.
Well, I guess I, me personally, is trying to date. I don't think a lot of men know what the hell they really want.
And they don't know how to date.
No, they don't. They don't know how to fucking date.
Invite me out somewhere. Say, hey, do you
Agreed.
want to go? Or hey,
They just want to
I'm
come to the house.
free. All my single friends be like, these niggas do not know how to set up a date.
Mm-mm. You can do what you want to do, sir. What do you like to eat? Take me somewhere you might like to go. Introduce me to something that, or let's have a conversation on what you like to eat. What you like to eat. We can go there. Something. Stop just trying to come to people's house. Why men do
They
that?
still doing this shit.
I'm asking Victor why men do that. Hello, Victor? Okay, I think we might have lost him for a second. Okay, well, we're going to just remove him, y'all. Sorry. I guess, the computer gone wild, too.
Bitch.
But,
And the beat rolls on.
okay, he back moving. Bam, you back.
Hey.
All right.
Hey.
Sorry about that. Hey,
Oh,
sorry
no,
about that.
the
Listen,
computer
don't
was
trust
bitching.
all hotels Wi-Fi. Listen,
Oh,
don't trust all
well.
hotels Wi-Fi because, like I said, I was staying at a hotel, handling some stuff, and I had to switch over to my phone hotspot because they damn Wi-Fi. I'm like, you bums.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
hotel Wi-Fi would be horrible. Everybody and their mama be tapping into that.
Yes, they do.
That's right. That's why they did
Okay,
that shit.
so the last part I heard was somebody talking about I'm trying to date and dating pool is trash, which I totally agree with. Which is why I'm just like to hell with it right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
You
kind of
sound
just
like
gotta get
Smoke.
your
Smoke
essence.
is shame with the dating pool either. She just wanna chill by herself.
I do. Like, I tried it. I really do just want to love on somebody's son. Just, hey, baby, all that. But fuck that
And
shit.
you know
I'm
what's
good.
bad is I feel you. And I be having all these Valentine's Day ideas and stuff, and my mama put me on to this damn cupcake place. I'm like, damn, I love to bring somebody's daughter some damn cupcakes. I know we all women like sweets, so love to bring some cupcakes and wine, but I ain't got nobody daughter to do that for, you know?
They got a cupcake
Mm.
place in Orlando.
Yeah, it's in Disney Springs.
I'm gonna have to
Hmm.
look that up.
It's
Num
called
num num.
Sprinkles.
Sprinkles.
Never heard.
Yeah.
That's all I just the name.
Oh,
Never
they
heard.
have a sprinkles here in Houston. If it's the same,
You fucking
I
they
do.
think
have
so. It might be. It might be the
they
same.
have good. They're good. They're good. They're like gourmet cupcakes. They're really good.
Yeah, my mama had me pick her up some because it was her birthday. So she put the order in, but I just had to go get them. But I tried one, so I said, "Damn, these some good ass cupcakes." I'm like,
They are
I would
good.
love to take this, figure out what kind of cake she likes, and get it for her. Like for example, I know my damn sister likes carrot cake. If she's like, not saw carrot cake, for I'm like, damn. Like if it's a
No,
woman
no,
that I know what
no.
kind of cake she like, I can go do things like that for her. It's like we us men, if we like you, we think about those things. Like y'all, like if a man say
You
he
are
likes something,
cultural.
y'all already on y'all in your mind thinking about some things and stuff. So we
Ooh.
pay attention to that.
Oh yeah.
But the thing is, it's
I
the
never
ones
do
that
that
you really
stupid
like.
shit again. You're right. You're right. Men do. If
Mhm.
they know what you like, they will do it. I agree. There be some
Mhm.
nice men out there sometimes.
Yeah, but the one thing about the nice men is just they run into the wrong women. They just drive them away. You know what I'm saying? They just turn them into people that just don't give a fuck. You know. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
you don't change, but the effort you just get to a point like Smoke is just like, okay, to hell with this, because it's just you know
Yep.
until you feel like somebody's gonna appreciate you.
That and right. And that's all it is. Like that is all the fuck it is. And I don't know, people nowadays, people don't know what the fuck they're looking for. Some people don't know what they're looking for. Let me say that. Not everybody. However,
They
the
don't.
men that I've run into recently don't know what the fuck they're looking for.
And they don't.
Oh,
And also,
no,
and
go
one thing
ahead.
is, oh,
No, I'm telling you, go ahead. I
okay.
just
Another
remember
thing I
what I
will
need to
say
ask you.
is,
Go ahead.
okay. Another thing I will say, I did notice. I know for me, it's like sometimes I'll run to some women and I can show them things that they may want, and they'll be like, "Oh, you're just good enough to be a friend. Good enough just to be a friend."
You too nice. That's what they saying.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm nice, I'm chill. I'm not about to be, but I have an asshole in me that will come out to play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't
You
But
let.
got
when
to
the asshole
pull
come
that
out,
wig
that's when
off
you
on the
don't want to
second
deal
date.
with them no more.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to that point of, and I got to my point with my energy and my health. I'm like, I'm not about to be an asshole to you for no reason, because if I get to the point where I'm an asshole, I'm not gonna want to deal with you
Right, but you
because you
don't
bringing
even
the worst out
want
of
to
me.
be an asshole. You don't want to be a. You know you can be one. You
You
don't.
just
It
wake up
takes
and then like,
strength.
oh, I like being an asshole today. Who can I be an asshole to? People don't
Right,
do
right,
that.
right. So nobody
Mm-hmm.
wants to be an asshole. And like you said, if I got to be an asshole, then it's because.
Mm-hmm.
You don't deal with them no more.
You really don't. Not when a lot of people out here. And I wish a lot of women would, a lot of people, women and men would stop valuing being the side person. I'm like, what value is that?
They love them.
Baby,
Because it seemed
we
like
talked about
the
that a
people.
couple of weeks
It
ago.
seemed, I saw this on social media, and that's like they said the people in relationships, they be emptying out the clip, they be firing off their shots, but the people who are single be chilling.
It's true.
Mm,
That's crazy.
it is. When I asked you before the computer was doing what it do, why do men meet a woman and be like, well, let me just come to your house and see you right quick? Like, why y'all always want to go to a woman's house? And not you, but why do you
Men
think
in general.
yeah, men in general would just be like, you would rather come to a woman's house and take her somewhere? Because we was talking about men don't know how to date.
Well, because they probably encountered some women that were like it was okay with them, because they encountered some women that were like, "Hey, let me come over on the first date." They smash and then they just on to the next one. You know what I'm saying? So some men think if it works for one, it may work for all
Work
of
for
them.
them
But
all.
I agree. I
Yeah.
sometimes,
always say that.
yeah,
Yeah.
and sometimes it's like I'm guilty. I've done it, but that'll tell me what I'm really thinking of you at the time. And it's like if I know I don't really want to date, and maybe I just want some action. Okay, let me see what's up. You know what I'm saying, and see who bite. You know what I'm saying, because you'll be surprised. And sometimes you're not even thinking about that. And some women will just pull up, "Hey, can I come over?" You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm not even thinking on that level. I'm like, okay, I'm
They
just
be
chilling.
asking to come to your house.
Yeah, some asked to come over where I'm at. I'm like,
They
okay,
pussy popping on the handstand, huh?
I'm saying these
I'm
women
saying,
are bold,
and then
huh?
and then some of them they might not, some might not go down, but to those I'm like, if you come over at a certain time, you know what the hell going down.
You know, you like Smoke said, pussy popping on the handstand.
That's what you coming over here to do.
Pop, 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 pop.
Don't
And
stop, pop that, shake that, do the
uh-huh
ground. That's what you came over here to do.
and that's why I'm like, so that's why some men will think that it's like, okay, if it worked for one, maybe it'll work on the other one. So and it also goes back to what this person may think of you, because like I said, I've been talking to people, just filling them out within the first couple of conversations. They were like, "Hey, can I come over and chill?" I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, all right. And then it just went down. I'm like, fuck it.
It's alarming to me that women are okay with just going to random guy's house just to chill like that. It's not a safe world.
Yeah,
It's
I
not a
agree. It's
safe
not a safe world.
world.
I
Anybody
agree. It's
can
not a
get
safe
pulled
world,
to a
but
drug
I
dealer
would
these
I would
days.
recommend that they FaceTime first, or they FaceTime or something like that. Have some kind of video communication. Do something. Make
Not
sure it's
even
done.
that. That's just me personally. Smoke knows how I feel about
Anybody can be
safety
a
and
killer to a
women's
drug
safety.
dealer. Try, yeah, I do.
No, I think about sometimes I be thinking sometimes I get it. I get where they're coming from too, and also it's like And I be thinking about the same time. I know one time I went over to a chick house. She was like, "Oh, let me call my brother over." Okay. You know what I did? I told one of my homeboys, call my phone, and I made up some bullshit and got out. I said, okay, I don't know what the fuck's going
Niggas
on.
be doing it too.
Yeah, women be doing it too. They be doing it too. I'm like, okay, I don't know what the fuck's about to go down, but why the hell you my brother over here at 9:00 at night? Okay, let me get my ass out of here.
Because I will definitely text Stormy, hey baby, call me like it's a motherfucking emergency. I got to go. I'm glad to know men be doing it too, because now I wish you would. Where you finna go? Ain't no money.
What the fuck was that on your phone?
No,
Let me see what
she was
happened.
like, hey, are you going to get some weed? I said, yeah. I lied and said, yeah. I was like, okay. Oh, she ain't seeing me again. Hell no.
Damn, you still getting that weed, huh?
You think I'm going to get some weed, but I'm getting my ass up out of here because I don't know what's going to go down.
Yeah.
Now, I've been to somewhere, if they're in a nice neighborhood, I'll be like, okay, let me just see what's going on, see what the vibe is like, whatever.
I just find that
it's like I get where you're
not
coming from,
good.
but the way the dating stages and stuff, the way circumstances are, you have those moments where you're like, you know what, fuck it, let me just see what's what, you know.
I made my husband wait. We went on a few dates before he came to my house. A few. And he came to my house on the fluke because I wanted some dick. But, you know.
Did you go to his house?
Excuse me? No, I let him come to my house, but he was vetted. Like I had met his mama, you know, I knew he laid it, all that before I let him come to my house.
But my question is, did you ever go to his house?
Yeah, I went to his house. But it was after we were, it was our first few dates. No one went to nobody's house. You didn't even know where I stayed. You didn't even come pick me up. We met. I don't do that.
You do that old school date, and I respect that, and I see where you at today. But it's like you just sometimes you want to do it, but then sometimes you're so burnt out over doing the old school practices on the wrong people.
If I was single today, I would do the same thing. You will not come to my house. I will have to vet you before you come to my house. And when I mean vet, I mean my husband was like a month in before he was able to come to my house, know where I stayed. Like, no, he knew the area, but he didn't know the apartment, like none of that. Didn't know the apartment complex, didn't even have my address. But when I wanted some dick, I did. Or we would meet at like a Walmart or something, and I would get in a car with him, and we would go somewhere, or we would meet somewhere. But
that's what people be doing. I thought only people.
That's what I do.
I thought only people who cheat did this.
No,
I never knew people did that. Period. I ain't never had no chick tell me meet me at the Walmart or whatever.
And we'll get
or we met at maybe at a Home Depot or something. Parked my car. We went, got something to eat. That's like maybe the first or second day. After that, I met him. But he did not come to my house until after a month. Definitely.
No.
After a month.
Yeah. That's interesting because I've had people call me like, hey, I want to chill with you. Can't come pick me up from work. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. But
where are you meeting these women?
In Florida.
Hello, that's it. Basically, that's it in a nutshell.
Motherfucking Florida.
Where else? Shit, where else?
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Mr. Victor Jones, for coming on, talking to us about bitches, be bitching. A shout out to you and Liquor Talk Podcast again.
Yes, Liquor Talk Podcast.
They can find you, where they can follow you. All that. Go ahead.
All right, y'all. If y'all want more of me and more of Liquor Talk, Instagram is Liquor Talk Podcast. Now, if you want the podcast, it's everywhere: Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, all that, etc. We got more videos coming up on YouTube as well, and also pretty soon we're gonna launch a TikTok channel. Yes, we're gonna get in on this TikTok game. So yeah, we taking over for the 22 and 23. So get your looking ready and come join us.
Okay,
I know that's right. I got my liquor, my go-go juice. Go.
Yes.
Hey, you going, girl? You look like a go-go dancer tonight. I appreciate it. You do. No, you cute. Don't look at me like that. You cute. I like it. Oh, honey, you is doing it. So yes, thank you guys for watching. I guess we love y'all. Good night.
Love you. See you next time.